So, Freak Nation, I've been jamming a microphone in this guy's face for the last 20 years, but typically it's when he gets out of the water, either a race win or a race loss. Fortunately, a lot of race wins in the water. Shawn Reed joining us here in the Freak Nation, top fuel pilot Shawn Reed. And Shawn Reed, you're joining us this time for all the damn wrong reasons, buddy.
Yeah, that was a kind of an unfortunate deal up there, but here I am. At least I'm talking to you.
That's a very good point, because I've seen accidents that are not half that bad when drivers have been in a coma or there was no chance that we'd have a chance to talk to those guys. How's your noggin, by the way?
Well, they say my noggin's okay. They did all them tests, but we'll see. I mean, it's I've never really been fully there, I don't think, but time will tell. Time will tell. I'm just starting that heal up process where, I mean, it really takes. I'm on my 5th day now, and it's still kind of going downhill. I wake up every day, or every time I wake up, a different part of my body hurts. So, yeah, we're just kind of getting through that right now.
Can you walk me through this, Shawn? Because again, the video, plenty of people have seen the video, and it's running during this interview. Can you walk me through? Many drivers talk about wrecks, how it's slow-mo, but when we're watching it, it's milliseconds. But as a driver that's part of that accident, can you walk me through that?
It is really a strange thing. I've never been in one, so I really couldn't comment on that until now. But you don't get in the car thinking that's going to happen. So it's the last thing from your brain. I remember like it was yesterday. I remember no qualms about it. I remember getting out there. I remember seeing the nose of Doug Kalitta's car, and then I remember him going away. And I remember thinking, oh, he smoked the tires, but I'm on a pretty good pass. This feels pretty good. And the car started to go a little bit left. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll just correct it a little bit. And then it started to go a lot more left. And everything went virtually quiet. And then from the impact, I don't remember. I remember going left, and I remember going, like, this is going to hurt. And then it went totally quiet. I don't remember anything. I never lost consciousness. They said, but there was probably 25 seconds of me sliding down the track, and then the safety safari coming to me that nobody was around me. That's when I think I lost consciousness. Because it just went quiet, and it was like it was almost soothing. Really, it was just kind of weird. It was just soothing, no big deal issue. I didn't know I was in a crash. I didn't know I won a race. I didn't know. I was just in la la land.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. It's incredible what our brain does to help us or to rescue us in bad situations.
Yeah.
So for you to use the word soothing after a massive crash up at the NorthWest Nationals, the Seattle drag strip, wow. And you're describing it as, okay, the left, I started going left just a little bit. We watch it. And then you say, I started to go left even more. We watch it, and you're talking about an absolute fraction of a second. Your right rear tire just disintegrated. Do you know yet what happened?
I'm going to chalk it up to just crap that happens in a racetrack, man.
Right.
I have no idea. I mean, I'm not here to put blame on anybody, anything. I mean, we all take the risk. We all sign the waivers, and it'd be a snowball chance in hell that anybody from my camp's gonna sue the NHRA or Goodyear or anything like that, because that just won't happen with me. I take these risks, and that's just what happens. But to me, it just whether I picked up a piece of debris. I mean, it all happened quick. I've seen the replay of like one rotation of the tire. You see like a little bulb, like a little bulb out. Then the next rotation, you see a little flap. The next rotation, you see the flap coming off, and then you do see a flash of some sort. And I don't know if that's air coming out of the tire, that's just making the header flame kind of flash up. I really don't know, but it all. I mean, that was the what they call it, the all the holes in the Swiss cheese aligned right there. It's like I mean, the tire coming apart to taking out the rear wing, and then what's really amazing about that is I knew something happened, but I was still going straight. So I'm thinking, "Oh, this ain't that big a deal." And then it just started going left, and it was holy hell from there. It was done from there. I couldn't stop it, or couldn't even come close to stopping it.
The way you were just describing right now, have you micro-analyzed the slow-mo of your Seattle crash in order to really kind of see what happened?
I really haven't watched it a ton yet. I
Oh.
mean, I've just seen little posts and stuff, and I can pretty much stay awake for about 15 minutes right now. So in between all that stuff, I'm doing all that and looking at stuff. But I remember thinking, God, Wennon's gonna kick my ass for this one, and I'm just like, and I just and I remember being in the hospital going, God, and man, if I haven't done anything right in my whole life, please let this wreck not be my fault. Like I didn't drive it there, I didn't go out of the groove, I didn't just please don't let me be the fault of this thing, And
Oh, wow.
yeah, and so it doesn't appear that I did anything wrong here. So but we'll save that for better spirits around my crew. They'll probably tell me I screwed it all up.
Yeah.
I mean, they've already got the foam finger out. When they back me up, the next time they back me up, the foam finger's coming out. I mean, because everything I do is I mean, if I qualify four, they're going to go, "Hey, you qualified four." Hold the fist up, right?
Oh, no.
So
Okay, we have to explain for people that are watching and may not be familiar. Show them, unfortunately, what did happen, but damn, your attitude's so good about it. Show them that yes, unfortunately, you lost a finger.
Yeah, I'm missing a digit here, but I didn't like it anyway. I mean, I just geez, it did me no good. I'm right-handed, so whenever I use this digit, I mean, if I went to pick my nose, I'd be picking my ear or my eye. So anyway, I just get rid of that thing. I'm on to something new. We're good.
How did you lose your finger? Where did it snap in the accident?
Well, the several theories, of course. There was, and I know people got all this stuff, but Rob thinks that the impact that my hand hit was out by the wall because he was down the right away. He thought that he had seen concrete and stuff in my glove. Like as Tony Stewart says, all the guys in the mother's basements downstairs are like, well, why didn't he just let go of the wheel? Well, well, it's not that simple, and it happened pretty dang quick. But if I had a second chance in it, I probably would have the same problem. Whether my hand got caught up in the wheel or whether it hit the wall, it was apparent. When I came to a stop, it was apparent that finger was not going to ride home with me. So,
did it cut it clean, or was it dangling?
It was pretty much, it was dangling. It was still there, but it was hanging low. Let's just say that. Yeah.
You were talking about this feeling of being soothed and quiet, but did you feel that pain, or did you feel pain in your ribs? Did you, even though you were soothed in the head, did you feel pain anywhere?
Yeah. The finger didn't bother me. That nothing else bothered me. It was when I was trying to get out of the car and I couldn't breathe. That was kind of a scary moment. They Rob and the crew and the guys, they said that they heard noises out of me that they like they never want to hear again. Like it was the haunted house 13 or something. The screams and the noises I was making were probably not the best. And it was all because you can't catch your breath, and then I just you don't know if you're dying or living at that point, right? So it was pretty brutal until they got me in the ambulance and they gave me some really good stuff.
Yes.
Really good stuff. I mean, there was colors and there was some spiral things going on. I mean, I was eating cotton candy. Man, it was just like, keep giving me that shit.
Sugar and spice, baby.
Yeah, it was good.
That's awesome. I'm jealous.
Speaking of giving you things, you've become good friends with Freak Fave Tony Stewart, and he decided to give you some items as a get well, huh?
Oh yeah, he had to come over here Sunday night. I just got out of the hospital. I was not coherent at all, and I got me a
Oh my.
I got me a Hello Kitty backpack full of goodies. I got Simon in there, and I got some coloring crayon, and I've already started.
Wait, is
Okay,
that yours or is that Andrea's? Is that your wife's? Hold
that's
on.
Andrea's.
Yeah, come on.
This is mine.
Yeah,
Oh
hers
wait,
is
upside
better.
down. Sorry. You know,
Jeez.
but we're
That's
gonna.
Tony.
Tony says I got to get all these done, and I got like 30 more to do here. So I'm gonna get all these done, and then maybe we'll raffle them off. Maybe we'll do something.
Have Tony autograph it. Have you autograph it.
Yeah,
Have,
you gotta have Tony
Great,
autograph
great,
it, so it's
great.
worth something.
Yeah.
But
stop it, Shawn. You're a multi-time champion in your own right. Let's not forget that.
Shawn, how does this work? And this is, I don't know. How does this work with insurance? I mean, you guys are risking your life every time you light up on that 1,000 feet. How does this work?
you know what? I don't know. I mean, I know I'm insured, through my wife's insurance. I know. I really don't know. I mean, I imagine I'll get some bills for this deal, but
Right.
hey, you know what? That's just all part of it. I don't really care. I mean, it's I'll pay what I got to pay and move on to the next one, and we'll go from there, man. It is what it is. It's I don't wish this
Right.
upon anybody. I mean, a lot of people have crashed, and I mean, I've seen these internet guys is like, well, I mean, Antron saved his, Doug Coletta saved his. I mean, these guys are dumb. I mean, there's, the difference of acceleration or deceleration is the reasons why, they weren't in the same spot as me, the internet guys they come out from everywhere, I tell you.
You've seriously seen people say that.
Yeah, there's just stupid people. Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because literally, I mean, go back and watch it in slow-mo, idiots, because you can even see you pulling the chutes. I mean, you're still very coherent.
Yeah.
You're doing everything that you possibly can think of in that split-second
Mm-hmm.
moment.
Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, that stuff happens. It's just so fast, that you just don't even realize it I tell people, we can go 3.7 seconds and I can tell you a 3-minute story about what happened in that 3.7 seconds. And it's very true. You went off the line. I knew I was holding it pretty straight. It gave me a little bit of a wobble. The clutch locked up. I seen the nose of Doug's car. It went away. I remember it. No problem. And until it just went away,
Have you talked to the woman that was injured from the tire in the RV?
I have not. I just got her number. Yesterday, and then I had our neighbors came over for about 45 minutes, and then after I went to bed after that. But I plan on talking to her.
Yeah.
I do have the number, and I plan on calling her up and expressing my condolences. And it came off my car. I know there's nothing I can do about it, but I still feel kind of crappy that that happened. And I am relieved though, because when they were not telling me that, and it slipped out. My buddy Steve slipped it out on accident that she got airlifted to Harborview, and I go, who got airlifted to Harborview? And so then I made him tell me. It was a great relief to find out that she had. It sucked to hear that she got airlifted up there, because that means bad. I mean, I didn't even get airlifted up there, right? So I'm like, that sucked for me. And then to find out that she was out in a day, as well, which made me feel pretty good that the injuries were not near as bad as what they could have been or what somebody thought initially. So. But yes, I'm going to get a hold of her, and she's going to definitely, I don't know if I'm her favorite driver or not, but she's definitely going to get a swag bag. She's going to get a swag bag and some tickets, and she'll be treated like a rock star next year. So hopefully me and her can walk out on that stage Sunday morning and for driver intros or something. We'll do something.
Hey,
That's
Shawn,
a great idea.
realistically, what's the ETA to get you back in a race car?
Well, I was trying to go to Pomona today, but they ain't letting me.
Sonoma?
Yeah. What'd I say? Pomona?
You said Pomona.
Yeah, Sonoma. But they're not letting me. Realistically, probably not going to make. Probably going to. Best case scenario is the first race in the countdown. Probably Reading. I'll probably miss the next 3. I've got I did move up the appointment with the surgeon. I got an appointment with the surgeon next week to talk about the biggest problem is the pin in my thumb. I got to get that thing removed, and then I got to get some mobility back and be able to, grab handles and stuff. So it's all based on time. So hopefully the first race of the countdown, but we're already making if I can't make Reading or Charlotte, then we'll look at some other drivers to put in there so I can still try to move up in the try to get that number 10 off my wing and go to number 9 or 8 or 7 at least. So still I mean I do it for the best finish I can, and and although we haven't we've been trying new cars and trying new things again, I still think that in the countdown we're a team that probably a lot of people don't want to run. We just we're like we're like Maverick and Top Gun, man. You just don't ever know what we get when you come against me, So
Freak Nation, he's not lying, man. Shawn
it.
Reed. I mean, Tony Stewart's a guy that doesn't like to face Shawn Reed. Shawn Reed's put a beat down on Tony Stewart a number of times, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But, you have. Come on.
Yeah, I have. I mean, it's I got to chunk it in. I got to chunk it in a little bit to get them lights where I got them. But I sure like telling them, boy, that old 51 2 times in a row looks real good. But he. I beat him 2 times in a row, and then I went to his baby shower last year. So I mean, he's a real good dude. So he opened up the door and he said, I'm not welcome." Slam the door, blah blah blah. You know what? The support and everybody that's called me up, man. I'll tell you what, it almost brings tears to my eyes and brings me to my knees. I'm talking like everybody. I mean, people. I mean, I've probably had 1,000 texts and phone calls and Facebook things, and 99.9999% of them all in the positive side, which is it's pretty cool that people think that of me and my team and where we've been and stuff, and so it's pretty cool. I mean. Unfortunate. I'd like to be on the hanging low side, but you get, like I said, at least if I did it, I did a doozy. That's for sure.
Yeah, you did. Holy smokes, man.
Yeah.
Well, buddy, this is awesome. It's good to get you back into. You're still as ornery as you've been the last 20 years, my friend.
Oh yeah, you can't hold me down, man. Like I said, I mean, I'll just one finger. It took a lot more than that to keep me out of that car. It took 50 years to get me in it. Just one finger ain't keeping me out, bro. That's for sure.
Oh my God.
No way.
All right.
I love seeing your personality at full tilt, man. This is good.
Well, dude, give Andrea a hug for us, man.
Yeah.
We'll see you in probably St. Louis and Dallas. All right.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be in St. Louis and Dallas for sure. I'm going to be down there be down in Dallas the whole week in front. I think I'll be ready for a little vacation. I'll probably have a few more pictures to color for Tony. So I got to get on that. So
yes, get on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to wear out them crayons. I'm telling you, I need a crayon sharpener because they're starting to look kind of, yeah, I need a crayon sharpener.
There you go.
All right, NHRA fans, you heard it. That's what he needs. Send it.
And the funny thing is, Tony's already on the funny thing. He got me the triangle crayons just so I can grip them better.
So the big fat triangles.
The big triangle ones. It takes less grip. You're good.
No way.
All right. Enjoy the drugs. All right.
I appreciate you guys. Have fun.